This is a bull title match. That's exactly what it is. It's bull because Samson needs to put the title on the line. He has been HRW champion for entirely too long, in my opinion.
Well, this is exactly the same thing he did back at No Surrender when it was supposed to be title for title, when he went up against Mr. Instant Replay, and then in the middle of the match, he went on the mic and said, "Hey, my title's not on the line." But Mr. Instant Replay, the fighting champion that he is, decided to defend the hybrid heavyweight championship against Sexy Sonny Samson anyways. And again, I can't get over that this is a non-title match.
Well, you know what? When have wrestlers been allowed to call a stipulation right in the middle of a match? That's what I want to know, Larry.
I don't know. I guess this guy's got a lot of pull when it comes to the high-risk title. And Samson was waiting for the bell, and here we go. Charles Mercury. Look at Charles Mercury sitting in the crowd. As the fans, well, I guess they're telling him that he's number one or something of that nature.
Man, this is great. This is great. I hope Sexy Sonny Samson gets the mess beat out of him. Charles Mercury didn't come here just to wrestle Sexy Sonny Samson. He came here to take the HRW title from him. And I guess tonight he won't be able to do it. Samson's a little buster.
And he almost started a fight with the fans at ringside. This guy just has no respect for anyone. I don't think he has any respect for the business. Otherwise, why else would he not defend his title? Has he defended his title at all since he's won the belts?
I don't know. I don't follow HRW too closely. It's a little out of my jurisdiction there, Larry, to call that.
With the way things are going, I can understand if he hasn't defended that title since he's won it.
Well, you know what, Larry? You know, it wouldn't surprise me if someone like Sexy Sonny Samson didn't even bring his title, which would be a smart move if he didn't want to defend it. You can't give someone the title. Hey, don't bring it to the show.
And right now, Charles trying to out-wrestle Sexy Sonny Samson as he has that arm ringer applied. Samson trying to find his way out. He reverses it into an arm ringer of his own. No, reverse by Mercury. Mercury, nice drop toe hold, knocks him down. But look at that. Samson rolls right out. And he left the building? I think he left the building.
I think he went to the snack bar.
Either that or he went to the restroom, one of the two.
Oh, there he comes.
He did go to the snack bar.
He did.
Taking his sweet time out there around ringside.
Well, you know what? Sexy Sonny Samson looks like he's been no stranger to nachos, I'll tell you that.
Hey, don't worry about the nachos and don't feed into what he's doing. Sexy Sonny Samson is a master at mind games. Don't even worry about it. Everything that he's doing right now is to throw Charles Mercury off. And it will work because I've seen the guy in the ring. That's how he's been able to keep the HRW title for so long.
And look at this. Sexy Sonny Samson again worrying about the fans at ringside instead of Charles Mercury in the match. That's not going to quite work for him. Because you can't turn your back against Charles Mercury, or actually anybody here in Hybrid Pro Wrestling. All they need is just 3 seconds, and the match can end at any given time. As we see now, Charles goes back to work on the arm with that arm ringer. Samson reverses into an arm ringer of his own. Trying to out-wrestle Charles Mercury. I don't think that's going to quite work. I think Mercury's got more of an athletic background as far as mat wrestling goes. Oh, and a slap to the face.
Charles Mercury, no stranger to gold. One half of the AWS Tag Team Champions, if I'm not mistaken there, Larry.
Oh, that's true. In fact, you can see it on his tights. Midnight Dynamite. That is the team they recently won the titles over against Los Chivos, former tag team competitors here in Hybrid Pro Wrestling. And now look at this, Charles Mercury actually inviting Sexy Sonny Samson back into the ring. But instead, he tries to rearrange some furniture.
Sonny Samson better get back in the ring or else referee Aaron Hassan's going to count him out here. Back in on a 9 count. Sexy Sonny Samson continuing these mind games. Charles Mercury just waiting. I'm waiting for the match to start. I think I've seen maybe a couple of exchanges and that's it.
Well, right now, Sexy Sonny Samson is using his mind games. He likes to play the mind games similar to the strategy that Angel likes to use. And so far, it seems like it might be working against Charles Mercury.
That would be an interesting match. Sexy Sonny Samson versus Angel.
And it looks like he's calling for a test of strength. I know definitely this is not something that Charles Mercury wants to do.
He needs not to do it. That's what he needs not to do. Sexy Sonny Samson is built. Just because he has a gut doesn't mean his upper body is not in shape. He is huge. And he will win over this. Look at Charles. He's cowering in the corner.
Well, you can see him utilizing that power and that upper body strength. Now he's just taunting Charles Mercury, and I don't know if that's the wise thing to do. Charles, a noted grappler and mat wrestler.
Look at this. And then he goes for it again. Samson's boobs are bigger than Candice's. That's how muscular he is. That's muscle.
And now look at this, using the ropes for his advantage as he takes him down with the arms. Goes back to the test of strength again, the Greco-Roman knuckle on. Oh, look at that, stomps on the feet. Excuse me, stomps on his hands with his feet. Now look at this, comes charging off the ropes. He's going to fly tope, suicida right through those ropes onto the floor. I think he just took out the first couple of rows at ringside.
Boy, that front row, if they paid extra money to sit there, I wouldn't ask for my money back, but I'd ask for insurance or something.
And he just throws Sexy Sonny Samson into the wall. Oh, he's going to follow it up.
Oh my God.
Vicious elbow into the wall. And now they're still going at it out here on the floor. Samson doesn't realize that Mercury's behind him.
Well, this isn't a Culver City street fight. Both these competitors are going to get counted out if they're not careful.
Wait a minute. He threw a kid in front of Charles Mercury. He threw a fan in front of Charles Mercury, and then a sucker punched him. And now he's in control, hammering away on Charles Mercury.
Charles wasn't paying attention. Like I said, the mind games work. They work. And look how he's just staying on him. Look how he's staying on him the whole time. You know, he's not jumping around. He's not, taunting all the time. No, he's down to business. The mind games work to a certain point, and then he just beats the mess out of his opponents. That's what makes him a great champion.
Beats the mess or bites it out of him. I think he was just biting Charles Mercury earlier as he was looking over for, I guess, our approval. I saw he was eyeing you, LTP.
No, that's okay. That's all right. I don't float that. No. You might talk to Marcus after the match with Angel. He might be floating that way right about now.
Beautiful power slam there by Sexy Sonny Samson onto Charles Mercury. That might do it. If he can roll him over, hooks a leg for the cover. But he's so close to those ropes. He kicks at it too. You notice how he didn't go for the ropes. He just straight up used his power. Oh, and he bite him. He was biting him.
There you go. Little thumb to the nose and an eye gouge there on the part of Charles.
He's biting him again.
Hey, it worked for Mike Tyson. Don't even worry about it. It worked for Mike Tyson. Samson is a champion also. He has to do whatever he has to do to get the job done. Scratch, bite, poke him in the eye. Doesn't matter. He will get the job done. I don't like the guy, but gotta respect him.
But if he keeps doing tactics like when he went for that cover, I don't think it'll be hard to give him any kind of respect, actually. If he shows no respect whatsoever, does he show any respect? I haven't seen him show any type of respect to anyone, or actually even in this industry of pro wrestling. I haven't seen any of that.
Well, you got to give respect to get respect. And he's been in the industry for a long time now, as a fan and as a wrestler. He's given respect to a lot of wrestlers, and a lot of wrestlers don't give him enough credit and enough respect. So he just stopped. Oh, look, the world's sexiest elbow. One of the greatest moves out right now.
He was asking the crowd if he wanted to see him naked. No, thank you. And thank you, Charles, for interrupting him.
Oh, but he just got caught with a beautiful clothesline by Sexy Sonny Samson, the so-called self-proclaimed master of nakedness.
Yes, the king of nakedness, the MVP, the most valuable penis.
I don't think we need to say that over. We're trying to be a family show here. And he gets a 2 count on Charles Mercury.
He also calls himself the bipolar stripper. I thought it meant he used 2 poles, but actually he's like bipolar, manic depressive,
No, I believe he's bi. Polar just happens to be his partner.
I don't want to know how you know his sexual orientation, LTP.
It says sexy on the back of his tights, and he's wearing underwear with a short, short yellow freaking white beater. I should call it a yellow beater. Or a Tweety Bird.
Oh!
One of them.
And that was a vicious chop to the chest on Charles Mercury. Mercury, you can see him.
He was top of the field.
You can see him in pain.
I don't think that's a wife beater, LTP. That's what they call a baby tee.
So that's got to be a pretty big baby for him to fit into that. It's still not even fitting.
What did you say? LT? Oh, that was hard. That was hard, little T. Yeah, man, you're not funny, man.
I don't know if you want to give him one of your T-shirts. Although that is the size. I'm not the size of you, LTP. That probably looks like one of your T-shirts.
Are you talking mess too?
No, man. I'm just saying you're a little smaller than Sexy Sonny Samson.
It's pick on the black man.
No, not at all.
First it was Leo Blaze, and then it come to LTP, and Sexy Sonny Samson. What next? You gonna start dissing Tornado? Sky?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Or the rest of the 13 black people that wrestle in SoCal.
Not at all. I am an equal opportunity discriminator.
No.
Not at all.
And right now, Charles Mercury.
I love the brothers.
Charles Mercury hammering away on the champion. the high-risk champion. Backhand, but blocked. Oh, and he took a slap to the face for his troubles. Winds up, missed the clothesline. Comes off the ropes, flying knee off the middle ropes. Nicely done by Charles Mercury.
I'm totally down with the brothers. LT to the pizzle. See?
Look, man, that Snoop Dogg stuff went out of style about 2003, yo.
It did?
We went back to the 80s, dog. We went back, yeah. Yo was in. You can use that.
How about jamming? Jamming on the one.
Jamming, that was hard back in the day, dog. That was hard. You can use that.
Charles Mercury back to his feet, and so is Samson. Samson with a right. Charles with a right of his own. And they're changing blows here. Shot by Charles. Another forearm shot. Charles Mercury comes charging off the ropes. Went for the clothesline, but he got caught. Full Nelson. No, it's blocked. Mercury now. Oh, went for the low kick. That kick went right into the thigh.
Yeah, that full Nelson there that he locked on, he likes to call it the massa lock. The massa lock. That's what it is.
I don't get it.
Charles Mercury off the top rope. Flying knee again to the side of the head. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and we came so close to a 3 count. I'm so upset that this is a non-title match. I mean, this match should have been for the title. We had announced it at our last event. And now look at this, Samson hammering away on Charles again. Sets him up, full Nelson again. Drops him face first.
He calls that the execution of Tookie Williams. That's the execution. Don't even worry about it.
Who's Tookie Williams?
There's a cover. We may have a 3. Charles Mercury managed to kick out at 2.
Now the resiliency of Charles Mercury clearly coming through here in this match. But I don't know how much more he could take, Larry. Sexy Sonny Samson has been delivering a punishment to Charles Mercury.
Oh, now he's going.
Pain. Oh no!
He's going for the sexiest elbow. This is the self-proclaimed sexiest elbow in the business. And there's the cover. Will this do it? Hooks belay. And no, he only got a 2. I don't think I've seen him win any matches with that elbow.
Actually, I was in a 6-man tag, and all 3 of us hit that move, and it actually worked. I beat Slick Nick and some other people. They don't matter.
And he was going for the massa lock, as you called it, but he got caught. Oh, I thought he was going for a Saito suplex. Instead, drops him across his back on the knee. And now, he's favoring that knee. That was a lot of weight going across his knee.
Yeah, I'll call that the second.
And now he's setting him up. Looks like a Texas cloverleaf. Oh, but no, Samson shrugs him right off. Goes back to work on the Charles. Hooks him for a powerbomb attempt. He can't get him up, though. Leg trip there. Going for the cloverleaf again. If he has it locked in, turn him over. Oh no, he holds on.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but is it just me, or does the ref look like Danny DeVito to you?
He kind of does. LTP. But now, Charles getting Sexy Sonny Samson here in a submission maneuver. And can he make his way to the ropes to break that hold?
Well, Samson is desperately reaching. He's crawling. He's so close to getting those ropes. Charles Mercury, though, trying to do everything he can. I think he's got a chinlock applied. Oh, but Samson's in the ropes. And Aaron Hassan, or John Belushi, some people call him that too, as well as Danny DeVito.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, but then again,
Pluto. Danny DeVito, one of the greatest comedic minds in the 20th and 21st century.
One of the greatest comedic minds had to be Richard Pryor. That's right, a black man. Get it straight. Get it straight.
Well, Richard Pryor, thank you.
Sexy Sonny Samson is trying to get Charles straight here in this match. Charles, though, fighting back. Looks like he's going back up to the top rope. This worked for him twice before. And will it work this time? No. Samson levels him. Catches him while he's up there. Another chop to the chest. Could we see a superplex attempt here by the reigning high-risk heavyweight champion? Hammering away on the back of Charles Mercury. Oh, but Mercury fighting back.
Charles needs to do something. It's almost, actually, it's about 11:11 right now.
Oh, sunset flip powerbomb off the top.
It's not quite midnight yet, but he needs to blow up and do something.
And now he's going for the cloverleaf. No, holds on again. Wait a minute. Tapped out. And Charles Mercury has just beat the high-risk heavyweight champion. Well, it's a good thing that Sexy Sonny Samson made this a non-title match. Otherwise, we'd have a new high-risk heavyweight champion.
You know what? You know what? In my mind, he is the new. No. Samson was smart enough not to bring the title, not to put it on the line. That's what makes him a great champion. He knows when to put it on and when not to put it on. Charles Mercury, I give him all the credit in the world because he beat such a good champion, such a good wrestler.
Charles Mercury, I don't think that's going to quite work. I think Mercury's got more of an athletic. Now look at this, comes charging off the ropes. He's going to fly tope.
Right about now.
Beautiful power slam there.
Get it.
Charles Mercury off the top rope. Flying knee. Picks him up. Full Nelson again. Drops him face first.
Actually, it's about 11-11 right now.
Oh, sunset flip powerbomb.